And come on. There we go. Alright, we are back again with Chasm. I am not seeing any instability warnings. Let's hope I remember the keys and get on with our adventure blanketing. We have a brand new glider power, a lot of things in places that looked like very long jumps that were unreachable previously. Basically, we have things to do, places to go, things to find. And Bird. Must not forget the legend that is Bird Hat. Okay, so first long jump challenge is right there. That should be easy. In fact, this whole zone should be cake. This is the wrong pole. There is nothing at all in this entire region of the map. But that's okay. Where we need to be is just a door away. Bingo. Ow. Get him, Bird. Make them all regret being in my way. Good Bird. Now it's in this room. And it's over here. Victory for Adventure Blanket. Next stop, we just keep going right, and we can access the top of this chamber. If we find any of those kobolds, maybe we can put on some higher luck equipment and collect some of that venison. Nope. Come on. Taking 3 hits from a basic troll is kind of embarrassing. Hit him with a backswing. Hey! I actually did not take that glowworm to the face this time. First time for everything. Let's see. Carry on forward. Actually, we can skip the section here by taking the caves. We'll just pop in here, pop out here, and go up. Not here, up there. Here, have mine. Huh. That still may not... that is still impossible. So there's something else to that. Either that, or it comes from some other region. Oh, well. Where can I suddenly find a whole bunch of luck? That's 2 points with some downsides. That's 3 points with a lot more downsides. That's okay. We can live without those. And 2 more from the falchion. Goodbye, bird. But it's fine. I did the thing. I crouched to try to make the elevator go down again. It's muscle memory from Forged in Shadow Torch. That's how the elevator worked in that game. Okay, there weren't any kobolds that way. Can't reach. You! Yes, that is part of the idea. I also have adventure blankets. You cannot tell me that I couldn't have just taken this so-called glider off of anyone's bed back in the tavern. Instead, I had to find, apparently, Grandma's special patterned quilt. So a random topaz and iron popping out. Our luck definitely works. We just need to find the right enemy. It also helps that we are ludicrously overpowered for this area. Grandma's quilt made of tougher stuff, then. Is there a kobold up here? There is a kobold up here. Surely there are better kobolds to farm. He got the spear, though. He's the right one. Hey, leather belt. From the ice blue. Alright, 2 cobalt in this room, which is probably as dense as I'm gonna get for kobolds. I think it's actually going to be faster just to go in and out of the room on the right side. Okay, bye. Do it again. That's the real secret to flight. Embroidery. Someone tell the Wright brothers. Let's see. Bestiary. Yeah, this very kobold can drop venison. He's just choosing not to. Wait. I can do better. I have Lux goals. Give me the venison, you little monster. I am beginning to doubt the possibility of venison in this guy. Because he is dropping nothing. Does it show our luck with the scroll? It does. We're up to 64 luck. Oops. Need to stop hitting that button. Escape key is our menu, and tilde right below it brings up the console. He dropped his spear. No, it can't be a one-time drop. Other creatures with drops listed in that slot have dropped it multiple times. Like, I've found several leather belts and bracers. Iron from the rats is honestly quite common. This guy is just being a butt. Alright, let's go kill the other guy. Still nothing. Maybe another room. Not least of which because I'm... Whoa! How long has this been here? Surprise! Okay, I know there's one down here. That didn't help either. Is there something in this wall, perhaps? No. there's somebody in here. There's one. Okay, so you actually have venison confirmed. Not as fast a farm, but he actually dropped one. Miss me. Ow. 2 venison. We're on to something. Legendary spear? I mean, it's still just a spear, so I don't know how good it could be. Come on, you dropped 2. Surely you've got 2 more in you. Three. I mean, this is right up there with the Bring Me 5 Wolf Teeth's School of Design. Let's just make sure we don't have a 4th one floating around somewhere. Nope, 3. 1 more. Just 1 more. I can't recover from that fall fast enough to avoid being hit. Unless I place myself at a distance from him in the first place. Ooh, critical to the face. Don't make me burn my last luck score for this. I have figured out the secret of avoiding that one hit, though. Grab the ladder. Don't fall all the way down. For the fall from here, no delay. But a fall from here, knee drop, forced pause. So I just hook around, touch the ladder, and take a hit anyway. But the principle is sound. And we've learned something about movement that will surely help us later. We might have to give up on this specific guy for our fourth medicine. I don't think he's got it in him. Nope. Got it. Okay. Now we can get the heck out of here. Oh, you little... I knew the minute I started attacking him that he would drop a fifth one. Just to make a complete mockery of our pain. I'm also a little curious if there's anything secrets in the wall here. It costs us nothing but time to check. The answer is no. Huh. Silver in the ice gloop. Didn't know that. Very early silver. Now, let's make our way back to the surface, deliver this venison so I don't mistakenly eat it. Then have a look at all the spears we're doubtless going to sell. And also think about switching back to our real equipment now that luck is no longer such a major factor. You there. Yes. At no small expense. My hunting sword. This had better be a good sword. Or do something special. Alright, what have we now? Spear. Comparatively terrible. Legendary Spear. Comparatively terrible, but adds a little bit of magic damage. Another ordinary spear. Hunting sword does 39 damage and increases your knowledge of your quarry. Interesting. So it must count as extra bestiary kills. Shame its damage is so low. At least compared to what I could be doing. We can sell off those spears. Put all my real gear back on. This wristlet is just better in almost all ways. So let's also sell the leather belt, combat belt, and why not the bracer too? Got stuff to sell, and bird hat to explode. Belt, and bracer, and belt, and belt. And even the legendary spear still sells for only 50. So much for rarity. I could sell the officer's sword, but I still want to keep it. It's good damage if I need something faster than the hammer. The falchion we only have for luck. Here, nothing to sell. I could buy more luck scrolls. And really, what else am I going to do with the money at this point? Warp scrolls would be nice. How many of those do I have left? 2. So we're fine. Is there anything I can make out of iron and silver to sell? I could make a silver helm, which we have done for sale purposes before. There, take it back immediately. Pretty good use of our money. Oh yeah, hunting sword. We want that. Next up, Adventure Blanket Catacombs. Where are we going here? I don't see anything that needs the adventure blanket. There are no unexplored doorways. There are no random dots that I know what to do with. There's just this one, which is a completely empty room. A very small, completely empty room with no prompts of any kind. So whatever is hidden there is simply closed to me. Gardens. We do have a long jump in gardens. We have probably more than one long jump in gardens. So how are we getting to these? There's one right by the top gate. Right here. Sword hat. Huh? Explain to me, Sword hat. Oh. Oh. Higher attack and defense than Bird Hat. And it says level 1. We have some kind of sword pet in this hat. Alright, new friend. Let's Castlevania it up. Get you some levels. Hopefully you attack faster than the bird. You attack much, much more slowly than the bird. But I suppose as an added benefit, you do more damage than the bird did starting out. I just don't know how much I need to babysit you to get you some early kills. Ow. Alright, there's an early kill for you. Come on. Get him. Thank you. How has that done so far? Already level 4. Is this the right way? This is the right way. Okay, so 3 hits kills it, and 2 hits leaves it with too much health for the sword to kill. Sword is up to 23 damage, though. The thing is cruising. Bird Hat, you have been replaced. Okay, it can't have too much more health after 2 hits. It did not. Float. Float better. There is no float better over here. I need a way to get up or to swim down. I'm not sure which of those actually exists. So that's off limits. But we did get the sword hat, which by itself is going to be an incredible boon. on, sword, finish her off. She's still going strong. I'm surprised he hasn't thrown out any seeds. You missed. Useless. 1, 2. One of those was a crit. Stabby. Our sword is doing work. Where were those giant golem things? I know they're in this biome somewhere. I just don't remember where. I think that upper right section. The goal has changed a bit. We are now farming XP for our brand new deadly friend. Perfect! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect! 5 hits and then the sword kills it. I think you're a little too fast. Martial arts belt. Okay, if I hit that thing again, it'll die. What's the martial arts belt? It improves unarmed attacks. That's oddly specific. Well, that's a damage up for raw punching. Unfortunately, it's not nearly as good as just not having to punch. Oh, come on, it can't have that much health. There we go. Two hits, 2 stabs, because the third hit would kill it. You die in 3 hits. One, 2, 3, 4. The 5th hit is fatal. I don't think I can get 4 hits in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then the sword. Bit of a race to pull that off. 1, 2, 3. Oh, The sword made 4, so now I have to wait for the sword to finish it. How did you miss? One, two, three, 4, 5. Well, the sword missed, which is good in this case. We're not getting free levels off of that anymore. Where is the sword now? 14. I think that's good enough that I can stop deliberately farming it. And just let it level in its own time from here on. I, of course, still want to, though. Went. Yeah, I've been over here. Down left we can't go because that's water. So that's it for gardens. Keep. Keep is the logical next step. Keep is where we need the blanket. So from the keep, we will be able to actually make some forward progress. Where'd my map go? Map? What happened to map? What has happened? There it is. So I can go up and left and investigate that dot, because I don't remember what that is. Probably shouldn't still be using the Hunter's Sword, but it's not really slowing us down any. Oh. This is the Room of Fast. Don't know how to be fast. It's not backslide, there's too much delay with the backslide. So whatever that is, we are currently locked out. Come on, sword, stop embarrassing me. Get this guy. Thank you. I don't... Coffee? I don't think it does fast, it just says it does health. That was incorrect. Back to the mines, so we can save and heal. Be a real shame to lose all that we've gained. I don't think I've saved since unlocking Sword Hat Friend. Okay. Next step. I don't think we can get whatever that is. But it's so close to that fast travel point that there's no harm in checking. It has been a long time since we were last in this zone. Also, I think the Hunter's Sword isn't increasing our kills for bestiary purposes. It looks like it's simply unlocking anything that we kill that we didn't have unlocked previously. Which makes it genuinely worth it. Iron ingot, silver ring, carrot, and unknown. Lots of nuns and unknowns. I do really hate that the unknowns are just lock icons. Like, it can't even show you the picture of what it is you're supposed to be killing to unlock that entry. How am I supposed to know what to farm? Other than the simple fact of it ain't in there. Ah. And this is why we need Adventure Blanket. The entire acquisition of Adventure Blanket was for that room. Venison. Did that venison come from the archer? Or from the barrel? Ghost worker, plant, blah. Golems have gold ingots and who knows what else. A flesh spawn, unknown. Cube. Hanging spider has unknown drops. Undead archer, gold ingot. So the venison did not come from the archer. It was just in a barrel here the whole time. Oh yeah, it does that. I forgot about the stomp. Ow. He's the Axe-Man. That axe gets some serious hang time. Execution. Immediately unlocked. I like this hunter sword. There's not a lot of useful information in the bestiary, but it does help our log out, especially with the unknowns. But it means we only have to kill an unknown once. I'm concerned that we can't get back out of here. So whatever lets me jump higher must be in this area. Otherwise, I don't see a way to retreat. Ow. Get him, sword. Get him. You can finish him. There you go. Pendulums. Nothing hidden in that right wall. Executioner. Executioner. Let's give the left wall here a look. And then I think I'll take my chances with the pendulums. Health is still good, and we have some spare venison to chew on. $10 damage. Definitely better than whatever these pendulums would do. Mace. That is a little bit of damage up. Nothing compared to the Gilded Hammer. It also increases our max MP, which is unique. Unfortunately, it has the War Club mace type swing, which is slow and very limited. So that thing is just going to be for sale. Okay, the pendulums only do 7? Jeez. Better to be hit by a giant swinging ball than to fall in the goop. Now I have executioners on both sides of me here. Oh, you're stationary. What a shame for you. Huh? I mean, obviously this is a shovel location. I could have sold the shovel. If I had, we'd never be able to Super Mario 2 our way down here. To find little boy. Rupert. Yes, I have many swords. Princess is a dog. We need to rescue Princess the dog. Small child will just casually escape the keep all by himself. We don't ask how this happens. We also don't ask why he was functionally buried in the garden. It's a little weird. Missed me. Get knifed, idiot. And then we do it again over here. Oh, boo, sword, you missed. Another level for the sword. Wait, what? Something can be placed here. Same on this side. Room with mystery dot. Bounce. Dodge. We can go higher still, but... Whoa! I don't know what that is, but I'm gonna want a save point or at least full health before taking him on. Ah! That is the opposite of progress. I don't see anywhere useful to go. We need a save point right about now. There's also the simpler possibility of food. That's an emergency measure. What? You are not what I wanted to see around here, but I'm interested to see what you got. I don't know why you have an icon of the wheel on your wheel. Well, let's see what you can do. Ooh, that was close. We almost, I assume, either took damage or lost max health. Both those would be devastating. Instead, I get a potion worth 250. So, not bad. And it looks like the only way to go from here is either back or through whatever this nightmare is. It's food time. And also not using the hunting sword time. Eat the coffee and the mushrooms. And let's go to work. He summons ghosts. Oh, hooray. Sure, I'm glad I have that huge overhead swing. He's also really slow. Like, I keep being hit by the lag after his attacks slow. But he's out. And we move on to a giant library that I'm sure Basden would love. But he's not here. According to the ancient Tome of Light, a battle between light and darkness is inevitable. It was written that a great darkness would threaten to consume the light, and when that day comes, one will rise to confront it. This Lightbringer will be pure of heart, immune to darkness. Could this be why the Watchers have placed this in my path? Could I be the one? Even if I'm not the one, I can't stand aside and let the darkness prevail. No points for guessing who the prophesied one actually is. I mean, I'm only a single ludicrously capable recruit. What? What is this Zelda Ocarina of Time looking shit? That better be in my notes. It is. Oh no. That's what the bells are for. Where were they? They were up. They were up and right. And that is the only place I can go now. There's also a dot at the top of that. I don't remember what that was. Did we go look at that? I've already forgotten why I couldn't get that. But anyway, don't look some gift fast travel in the mouth. Gotta report to the mayor that we found a small child. And then see what the child has lost down here in the darkness. That whippersnapper Rupert, did you? Well, good. Good. We've apparently rescued Dennis the Menace. Where is the wee scamp? Oh boy. You're bored. And it's cold. Have I? No, apparently not. You can immediately have this mace. It is useless to me. Pay no attention to the giant sword floating behind me. The keep doesn't want to map while I'm in this room for some reason. Okay. let's go down, loop around, and see why that dot is there. It's probably nothing I can do anything about. But there's no sense in leaving it a mystery. Get him, sword. Get him. I'm sure it all comes down to you. Yep. Stop blocking me. Oh god, and there's the spider. What an awful corridor. Did I never go up here? Ow. This is not how you do this. Ow. Something's off with my rhythm. There we go. Ah. Granny Blanket, not to the rescue. Unless I can wall jump. Not quite. Maybe it's possible. I can't glide anymore. I wonder, can I do this and then glide this way? Yes, but only once. So we get one glide per jump. If it were possible, that would have done it. So that's just going to sit there and continue to taunt us. To correct all of the spikes and gouges we've collected, just drop in here. And now, time to bells. To make a complete mockery of this whole section with Grandma's blanket. This corridor's a lot easier from the left side. Okay, sword, how could you miss that badly? You weren't even pointed in the right direction. Double kill. suspicious area with nothing here. Very suspicious. Unless I had that backwards. I may have had that backwards. 3, 2, 1, 4, 3, 2. Ominous save point. There's almost certainly some bad news up here. Well, it's not. Ow. It's not the worst bad news. I thought I was doing to cheese this. It was actually intended. Ah, I knew that was going to be late. Lever check. Well, let's just have a look at the top left, because this top right section was... it allowed me to skip a level. So that suggests... yes, that there's something here. A vacant fireplace. So that is now the second room that has some kind of point of interest dot in it, but there's nothing there. That is an interesting thought. I don't think it'll do anything, but it's certainly worth a try. What? Well, it is swiftly ceasing to be worth a try. If I get any worse at this platforming... if the Molotov spell is actually the right answer for that fireplace-looking thing, that will tell us that that's possible. And it has never... a spell has never previously been the solution to a room. So there's potentially more information here than just this. That's gonna be a no. Still, it is that. It's exactly that kind of inventive thinking that these types of games often reward. Burn. Burn. I don't want to deal with you conventionally. That's why. You have the low ground advantage. Bonk him. My health is real low about now, and he could take me out in one shot. I think we immediately abandon this corridor and go back to the save point. We will do this again with a fresh health bar. Which means getting through these guys with as much cheese as possible. Yikes. Archer's not that difficult. I have MP to burn, and you are who I am burning. Oh. I probably should have used Hunter Sword on him. I also think I need to use the Hunter Sword on that Banshee looking thing. Wait. I got all my health back. Because we leveled up on the way. Well, saving's still a good idea. Ow. See how you fare against a faster weapon. Get him, sword. Get him. Or don't. Either way is fine with me. Witch. Not what I would have called it. In my experience, mere witches do not shoot crazy lasers and teleport. The power of Turbo Poke compels you to die. Silver. We're kind of beyond silver. Okay. A lot of hallways off of this vertical line. No secret room here. The third flower bag. And a defense buff. Why do these shrines never come in strength flavor? I've had luck and learning and defense. Never strength. Maybe because strength can't be found in a spell. There are scrolls of all those things that the shrines are. Hello. Grant. JQ's grandson and the town's engineer. They even let him keep his wrench. He's an inventor and a safety engineer. We've discovered Safety Man. Safety Man says hold shift. Oh, he can do that? He can poke up? I had no idea. Ow. Cheeky little archer. This guy demands a lot of horizontal space. I have enough fire for everyone. I did, in fact, bring enough for the whole class. Iron Helm. Seriously? Didn't I already find and reject one of those? It was like the first item I found once I unlocked more keep. Now we can go higher. Is there anything over here? I kind of doubt it. There's not much room to hide something in that wall. Emerald and a stake, and nothing else. Very unusual for an area that takes that much sliding to get to. And there's something over here, which is very much out of my reach. But we tried. Another witch. You know, if you say so. Definitely more of a banshee vibe. Wait, can I do this? Yeah! I can slide under the throne axe. I'm sure the developers have been waiting, you know, about 4 years for me to figure that one out. Six? I think this is a 2018 game. Another suspicious save point. I expect that we'd be boss fighting a save point to go. We are boss fighting on this save point. Alright, it is definitely not time for hunting sword. Everything else looks pretty much fine. We found the king. There is no way this guy doesn't stand up. Are you Trell? Oh, don't laugh. It's very gauche. Whoa! He's got sub-weapons. Whoa. He is now a tornado. Okay. Summoning archers. We'll just magic blanket over him. I take back the whole laugh thing. You were easy to hit when you were laughing. Bonk, bonk. Ow. Okay. If there was ever a time for some of these consumables, it was now. We'll eat the spare venison and drink one of these strength potions. And we just smashed him in 2 hits. Hilariously, that was, in fact, King Trell. And our strength potion is gone. That does not last very long. But I guess it lasted exactly as long as we needed it to. Let's go back to our hunting sword. In case we find anything new. Where am I going? I was supposed to be leaving to report having found our engineer. My grandson, Grant. And we're down to looking for the rest. It's just Princess now. We're only missing Rupert's dog. And everyone's belongings. Now what did you leave down there? Weren't you just told to keep your head out of the clouds? And now you want to go above the clouds, in freezing weather. You rudimentary... Friend, it's medieval time. What are you doing with that kind of tech? Bro is making a hydrogen balloon. Electrodes made of impure metals. 3 ingots of what? Is platinum even conductive? I also need platinum to build things with. I mean, I could just satisfy this right now. What else am I going to do with my money? Oh. He only has 1. Even so, that is 1 fewer platinum that I have to find. We also found your 3rd bag of flour. beefsteak, a famous scone. You now expanded with muffin, cupcake, wow. All kinds of tasty goodies. 50 health for a muffin. Let's do some comparative shopping for a second here. Potion costs 150 and is worth 75 health. High potion, 250, 200 health. Muffin, 125, 50 health. Potions, definitely better. A 25 gold upcharge for 25 extra health. Cupcake, 55 for 100. The cupcake is cheaper and heals more. Eclair, 55, same as the cupcake. Tart, 50, for the same price as these two. Baguette, 65 for 120. That is 10 less health than the potion for 5 less gold. And then donut is again 50 for 100. So, prices are all over the place here. But I'm thinking like a squillion cupcakes. Oh, you can't. She also doesn't have stacks. She only has single items. Well, we'll buy the cheap and effective ones. And apparently she had 2 eclairs. And she has 2 donuts available. I can get 3 baguette. Well, we now have more healing available. And 1 more strength potion in case we could use one. So let's keep our strength potions in stock. Grab the mana refill. And now it's time to go back down into the old mining hole. Because there is more keep. Kinda stunned I had to kill old King Trell, who was very dead. There's a portrait of him while he was still alive. We found a jewel ring. Alright, I'll bite. What does that do? It is an intel item. Exclusively an intel item. And not even a very strong one. And way over here in His Majesty's bedroom, we found Ulok. Can you equip it? I hope not. You can. Okay, let me equip nothing. Ulok Pendant brings down all of our stats by a heck of a lot. And doesn't appear to do anything useful. Honestly, I don't know why I wore the symbol of the enemy. But we have done so. So we found the jewel ring, and an Ulok pendant. And that's really it. I have nowhere else to go, and really nothing else to do. Pretty much anywhere. Unless we can put some of them in this room down there. Also, where is Basden? He would be absolutely delighted with that library. All it says is something can be placed there. It doesn't say what. Actually, I have a thought. It's an area that has been in the back of my mind since it was discovered. Way back where, basically, where we first entered the gardens? So, down this way. Also, still wondering where Basden is, because there was a room full of runes somewhere, like a runic sign in the top left. I don't really remember where. I think here, that blue square. There was some kind of door covered in runes we couldn't read, which Basden is slowly working on translating. But there's this door. A slot is carved. I really thought the Ulok pendant would go in there. Turns out no. So what's our next step? I don't remember where we left Basden. Maybe something can be done with that strange ruined room? Like the pendant allows us to translate the runes or something? I don't know, there's gotta be some upside to wearing the Dark God pendant and having our stats cut in half or worse. Nothing in here. We found Basden. He got the shit zapped out of him. I mean, you only got fried by a Palpatine. Oh, of course. Magic Eldritch World Ripping Machine. Why would it be anything else? Yes, please go back to town. And he's found the translation book. Or he's finished the translation book, I should say. Now I can read Ladori. Like this. Oh. Well, that's what the pendant is for. Now let me immediately take this thing off, because it's crippling. Welcome to the temple. We've got fun and games? No. Cultist. Lasers. Lasers. We have lasers. I don't even know how I'm supposed to pretend this is normal. I mean, dark magic is one thing. Lasers? I don't know. More levels for sword? Okay. Teleporters. Teleporters. And lasers. We're now in the totally not high-tech section. The music is also as creepy and ominous as any composer could manage. Hats off for that. Kaboom! That's not a good sign. There is no series of fast travel gates for the temple. There is only the teleporter. Or gateway, or whatever you want to call it. I can't even tell if it's supposed to look small. Like, is this a small area? Is this not a small area? I have no idea. Get him, Zord. There you go. Can't jump back up here. So the little doorway that is up above us here, can't reach. Yikes. 3 times as much laser per laser. Okay. More timed wall jumping sections. We just blast through, but completely by happenstance. Get him, sword. Finish him off. Well done. How is Sword doing? Level 24. Almost a match for me. And higher than Bird had. I should not have used Glider there. Now I can't use Glider. But it's fine. We have found Pegasus boots. Double jump acquired. It's a very limited double jump. But a double jump is a double jump. Add that to Grandma's blanket and we can now get anywhere. Okay, so this is nothing but doom. I just need to Grandma's blanket and jump again, and we're out. Now we can climb walls Mega Man style. By doing whatever the heck we want. I haven't found a secret cave world in a long time. Queen. Queen. Oh, yeah. Her portrait. Yeah, I was having trouble remembering that there was a queen. But yeah, we walk by her portrait and keep all the time. Oh, okay. That's a thing. That is certainly a thing right there. Scimitar. Wait, isn't Scimitar a weapon that I could have and in fact did buy essentially eons ago? No? How is it better? I'm very confused now. It actually outclasses the officer's sword, so that can be sold. We're still on hunting sword, though, learning more about the enemies of the area. And yeah, I caught that too. Definitely gonna be some actual Ibats at some point. Ow. How did the second one die? What happened? Sword just magically instant-killed both Ibats. Whoa, you're new. You are exactly why I'm still using Officer's Sword. The reason I'm not just assuming he'll keep throwing it in the same pattern is that I'm suspicious that he has a low throw as well. And he does, essentially, have a low throw as well. Ow. Alright. We don't have anything resembling the health to take on another Temple Guard. That's why I bought all this crap. Wow. 200 HP for the scone. That is equivalent to a high potion. Thanks for the free full heal. Alright, so he holds it back and spins it when he's going for the spin thrust. His only other animation is a regular throw. What do you know? Bigger IBAT. Okay, not getting in there. I couldn't dodge the spin thrust because I was in cooldown from an earlier attack. You aren't a save point. Maybe this is. Also, no. So we have electric laser filled. Whoa, okay. Calm down. And he has a projectile attack that I really can't easily dodge in such tight quarters. Can't reach him. His attacks will be fatal. We're definitely eating some stuff here. Let me in, you Super Smash Bros. Edge-guarding piece of crap. Got him. Steel armor. Is that a step up? No. But that reminds me that we'll have to go back and become Arena Champion at some point. 1, 2, and 1, 2. Double jumping all the way up to the sky. The D20 is the Shadow Gem. Interesting. Gotta look down here. I thought there'd be something here. The room was suspiciously You have a knife. He has lots of knives. No, he has no knives. Yikes. Just a needlessly difficult climbing section full of knives. But for our trouble, max HP up. And more levels for sword. He also dropped a white mask. Is that any good? Oh, it's probably a face thing. It's pretty good. Lots of luck, too. 27. Equal in luck to the Gladiator Helm. Let's compare those directly. Gladiator Helm has more defense and more max HP. I think we can sell the Gladiator Helm then. And the gold crown. But I'm still wearing my sword hat. What the heck? Come on, Hunter Sword, tell me what the heck I'm looking at. You chose not to do that. We have a second one, and boy does he block a lot. Basically defending anytime he is not actively attacking. Crystal Rod. A crystalline rod that can fire magical projectiles. Seeing no evidence of the magical projectiles thing. I wonder if I have to be full health, like a Zelda sword kind of deal. But that is not an experiment that I have the healing items to try. This guy hits really hard and fast. I don't have a choice but to healing item right now. All of our healing-based money straight down the tubes. Ladori Warrior? The Ladori still exist? Headdress. Simply better than the white mask, and very slightly so. Also a very powerful luck item. Really shameful that it doesn't call out the existence of this thing in any way. So if I want to fight more Ladori warriors and see what they drop, I apparently have to explore that specific area. Also, a save point would be really nice about now. Instead, this is looking like a mini-boss hallway. Why did I jump? I knew what he was doing. Trouble him. Nope. No. Yeah, that was just gonna happen. So, what have we lost? I honestly don't know. I don't think I should be in the mines. Everything. Including double jump. And the whole secret area. The hunting lore for the Ladori warriors. I mean, literally and explicitly everything since our last save, so I don't know what I'm expecting here. Bit of a setback, but these are the things you expect in a Castlevania game. Or a Metroidvania game. I mean, it seems so much like a legitimate Castlevania title at this point. So much easier than trying to wall jump down that area. Return of the boots. Ow. Whoa. Sword is attacking really fast now. What happened there? There was no delay in those attack stabs. Well, the better news is I have all my healing items back. Sword is not being super aggressive now. There it goes. We now know everything about how these guys work. So we get to keep the knowledge that we've gained. And still screw up occasionally. Right. Chest of note. We read the lore again. Who knows? Translating that temple, Shadow Gem, blah 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 blah, may have actually been necessary for progression. If nothing else, it's on our map now. And then we go back in here and learn all about the cultists and warriors again, or the acolytes. Ritual dagger. A new weapon. Is it any good? I'm undoubted. That heals you as it hurts your opponent. That is very short range, though. But it does indeed restore 1 HP per strike. So that could be worth something in the future. There's our HP up. And I still need to hunters the Lidori warrior, and hopefully get a headdress again. And we know his patterns. We don't know how to stop him from blocking. Aiming low would make me very slow. Because once I start that swing animation, I am stuck, I'm glued to the ground for the entire duration of the animation. If he telegraphs an attack anytime after I start one of mine, maybe I can kind of... Oh, he blocked that. That was an ankle shot. He blocked it. Enemies that block are just a huge pain. You know what? Give me that knife. I want these warriors to drop me another headdress. Instead, he's going to kill me at this rate. That is not how anything works. I turned away from him and then backdashed directly into him. Okay, forget the headdress. I need to get out of here alive. Which means it is clobbering time. we are going... Forget the rest of the new areas. I'm going back to the save point. Actually, forget all of that. What else are warp scrolls for? I don't have any more food that I want to buy. Maybe we could burn some tokens. I got plenty of them. Nope. Fail. $500. $1,500 is a pretty good win. It's a pretty good series of wins for all we've just done. Now that we're full health, I'm curious about the crystal rod. Oh, that's how it works. It's a key combo. Back, forward, and attack. Hurls one of those things and costs us some mana to do. Boomerang next. We can also get Knife to level 2 and see what happens. And I've got 300 points worth left of gems. Alright, what has happened to our spells now? Boomerang is on par with Temple Guard weapons. Knife is double knife and no longer goes straight. We've ruined it. We can't go down and right. Middle teleporter here was the way forward. Despite the sheer number of teleporters everywhere. Actually, I may want to backtrack a bit because there's that vertical column we didn't explore too well. It's just a matter of remembering where all the teleports go. This doesn't look like the one we want. It isn't, because both of those other doors are blocked off by lasers. Huh. And this is also very much blocked off by laser. So... where was I going? I was in the correct place the whole time. Scimitar is now rare. Less damage, higher max MP. It's useless. It always was, so that's not much of a change. Oh, right. Can't go that way, laser's in the way. Level up for full HP. Is this boomerang thingy suddenly faster? Ooh, what's this? Mithril armor. Also not an upgrade, but something about rejuvenates its wearer's health. Sounds very interesting to me. I can lose 2 points of defense for whatever that means. It does. I now have a slow healing factor. Well, we now passively recover from mistakes. This should make everything so much easier. And these guys have platinum. Did we know that already? I think we knew that already. Oop. Locked chest. How you like my boomerang? It hurts a bit more if I get the distance exact. Okay. We go right, and then we go up. Play a little less aggressively with the Temple Guards. There's plenty of time to hit them between attack rotations. And this is where we died last time. This time, however, the little eye ballots are a single swing to kill. Okay, and there's an area back behind us we didn't complete. I guess that's fine. There's a lot of this zone we can't complete until we pull the Shadow Gem out of its housing, or whatever needs to happen. Oh, like this. Pardon me, I'm just turning that off. Just casually push weird rock out of its reactor housing. And that turned off some lasers. Did it turn off enough lasers for me to care? Well, it's open an area, and other areas remain closed. So my direction of progress remains fixed. Oh, it opened a backtrack. Well, if nothing else, we get to return to the fast travel section and get a save in. Now I have to peek and poke around at what we've turned off. We've turned off one of... Oh, I see. 1 dot, 2 dot, 3 dots. Now our specific ones, 1, 2, and 3 dots. Or is that just how many we've shut off? This is single dot. I should have been paying closer attention to the barricade lasers. I shouldn't be surprised if the guard are doing slightly more damage. I put on armor that is slightly less protective. Sword, you were way off. Okay, from here we go down and left. I'm not getting that gold. Because we never went this way in this life. Ow. All for steel armor, which I never even wanted. But now this zone is mapped, and I'll never be wondering about it again. Down and right? Maybe? I think that was cut off by laser. Though how many dots the laser was, I never checked. Three. So we can't collect that until the whole place is shut down. Heck. I did not even see him coming up behind me. I don't know how I missed it. He's kind of obvious. Health also dangerously low right now. I could just hang out and wait somewhere and let all my health come back. But what fun would that be? Just don't mind me, guys, going on a bathroom break when my health regenerates. Yeah, not exactly my style. Ow. Just need to play a bit more carefully. This is 2 dots, so I'll push that one out of alignment from what... Oh, this is the 2 dot. It's got 2 dots on it. I see. So they are individually keyed, and it's not the number that I've broken. While we're poking around, there are definitely some things I can grab without too much trouble, now that we have a genuine double jump. Like this thing up here, which has been insulting us since the beginning of the game. Knight figurine. All that for a child's toy. Well, I know who wants that. And with that, the mines have a check mark. We've completely cleared the mines. Nothing left here. Catacombs, check mark, completely cleared. Gardens. Gardens has temple access. Maybe I can finally get the right-hand side of this room sliced here. Also a hunting sword, just in case there's anything I haven't identified yet. Like this thing on the vine. A vine crawler. Lesson learned. The sword is now doing 61 damage. It has outclassed me. At least when I'm using an inferior weapon. But still, 61 damage out of a follow pet is not to be laughed at. Awfully long tunnel full of nothing. We have a dead man. Glass eye. This must be the other thief. Drake's note. Felix said we should split up and look for clues, which didn't take me too long to get lost. The next thing I know, I was in a forest. There was even a waterfall and a little pond, so I set up a campsite. Never got any sleep, though. It never got dark, and I kept hearing howling in the distance. So we have Felix's pocket watch, and Drake's eye. And a werewolf that wasn't there a second ago. Alright, buddy. You are intimidating, but slow and weak. Because we are several areas ahead of you at this point. Wolf Beast. I did say that hallway was suspiciously long and empty. Still need to figure something out about these swim areas. I don't know if I can swim. Anyway, we've got Wolf Beast. Anything else in the gardens that a double jump helps with? I'm not seeing anything. Just two areas I would need to swim for. Keep. Keep also has some mysteries, including the Room of Fast. A lot of places that need like items to be socketed into them, and I don't know what kind of items. And several other unsolved mysteries. I think this one is just a matter of double jump, though. So maybe I can make my way back to the keep. But first, we have some deliveries to make. Feather wristlet. I don't think we've had one of those drop before. A magical band that prevents stunning from long falls. That would have been really cool when we were farming that venison. As it is, I don't really think it's all that big a deal. Still, very nice to know that something like that exists. We have a few things to drop off. Bounty Hunter Man. Yep. Both dead. Both skeletonized. Magic Charm. Okay. What does it do? That's a lot of luck. It's not a lot else, but it's a lot of luck. And I think I can lose the mostly magic bonuses of the medallion thing. The medallion belt. So that's pretty good by me. And you have found a little knight figure. We have a mana ring. Increases the appearance of mana orbs and raises luck by another point. I don't think I'm terribly interested, though. Our ritual wristlet is huge. Basden is recovering from his lightning-inflicted wounds. That helm, bad. Too many ritual daggers. Scimitar is good, Falchion is luck, Officer's Sword is outclassed. Steel armor was never going to be good. Gladiator armor in case I need the extra point of armor. I don't think either of these belts are any good anymore. This one never was. And that's pretty good physical damage, but I don't really care for its stats that much. And the gold crown was also outclassed. I mean, I know it doesn't look outclassed. Oh, it's outclassed by the feather headdress, which we don't have anymore. My mistake. The jewel ring, though. The jewel ring can just go. It is a whole lot of nothing. And the jade ring sticks around for luck. I'm out of gems. And I have exactly 3 platinum, which someone needed. Bowing, bowing, pew. Take this secret detector. Do I have to equip that, or is that an artifact? I think I have to equip that. Boo. That is terrible. I certainly have no interest in going back over the entire game, listening for a beep. Calm down, laser. What is that? Coffee. Coffee from the apparent warlock. Someone is referencing the coffee lock strategy. Get him, sword. Stop missing. You're embarrassing yourself. Okay, so that It's just a sapphire. We've been here, there's nothing here. Would have been fine if it weren't for the witch also happening at the same time. Still, they don't do all that much damage. Spawn-toon. Definitely some kind of spear. Yep, get used to the spear attack pattern. Let's see what kind of daggering I can get away with in here. Poke, poke. The short range is really punishing on this thing. Any healing I can steal is immediately offset by walking into the enemy. So not that great a weapon. Something... Oh yeah, it was just the fireplace up and left here. This weird little room remains bizarre and suspicious. But there's no indication of anything actually being there. That sword even does more damage than my hammer. I have been outclassed. Okay, Sword Hat is having a lot of trouble hitting this guy. And I don't know why, because he's practically immobile. Very embarrassing on the part of the sword. An improved battle axe. We've already had battle axe though. Hammer, golden hammer outclasses battle axe. By a fairly surprising amount. Oh, are we going up here again? Can I bypass that whole mess by going up here instead? Some more gems for spell upgrades. Pretty good. That's the room of fast up and left of us. And down here there's the two lion heads that an item can be placed into. I don't know what that item is. So that's all we can do in the keep. Alright, town, mines, catacombs clear. Gardens need to swim. Keep, mysteries abound. Time to go back to the temple. Get him, sword. Get him. Stop being on cooldown and make the stab. There you go. How is sword doing? Level 28. It's only one level behind me. I really don't need to coddle with this thing anymore. It is devastating. Does it? I don't know what its game is. I think it comes off a cooldown faster if it misses, but only sometimes. I'm sure it has certain intended behaviors, and there's some, like, timer-based glitching in its programming somewhere. Alright, back to the temple. I think the only thing we can do now is try and get back toward the beginning of the temple? Where I'm sure there's a one-coded laser somewhere that is now open. So we've been everywhere else within reach. And backtracking all the way to the first room is very much in keeping with the genre. Yep. That's open now. And this one over here is 3, so that's still closed. So here's our new zone. With Hunter Sword. I'm gonna want to know what this is once it stops being a problem. Ladori Priest. And more warriors. Good. I want its feather headdress still. $45, $53. Falchion is still worth that 2 luck. Enchanted Battle Axe is 2 luck. So, if I need the luck, I can get rid of Falchion. And Wee Scimitar. A nice, comfortably faster weapon in this new environment. Now that I don't explicitly need Hunter Sword. But if we see anything new, it's back to Hunting Sword. You aren't new. Neither of you are new. Actually, I've only fought one of this guy, and I'm not so sure that I have his enemy data. Maybe we do, maybe we didn't. Either way, he's dead now. Another lore plaque. Juta Ulak is the god of darkness, whose hunger knows no end. They have conquered many worlds through the spirit plane. So, yeah, extra-dimensional horror. Your bog-standard extra-dimensional eldritch nonsense. Is there another save point in here anywhere? This looks like a chest challenge room sort of thing. It is exactly that. And easily done for a captain's brassard. Embroidered with the crest of a noble house. Primarily intelligence-based. But otherwise has all the stats of the wristlet. Interesting. Not really to my liking. Ow. Not really to my liking, but certainly something. Okay, taking 3 hits from that batlet is embarrassing. Let's go Battle Axe and have fun with luck. It's not my greatest weapon, but it's enough. There's 2 of them. This is trouble. Got him by just throwing fire everywhere. Oh, this is a right gauntlet, isn't it? So, about some of that health items that we burned last time, much later than this. Tasty. Burn 2 healing items, get a full heal from leveling. Another suspiciously long empty hallway. Oh! We have a manticore. I don't even know. I don't even need to know what the game calls this. I know exactly what this is. Oh, they're gonna call this one a chimera. They're wrong. Actually, no, they're not wrong. That was a chimera. Snaketail, not Spiketail. The error was mine. Here we are, pushing 2 out of position. Which leaves us with several goofy options. And a lot of teleporters, and not a lot of memory of where those teleporters even go. But I do know this one goes back to the save point. Down here we have 1 and 2 shut off. So we need to find what else 2 has shut off. It must be back in the first room again, because this chest was 3. And I don't see anywhere else to go. Hey, platinum. So cultists are ham and platinum. Oh, this is 3. So that's not correct either. Where could I possibly need to go then? Not there. That leads back to the garden. Through the 1 dot puts us here, which is mostly a gauntlet, I think. Bye. Give me your headdress. I demand it. He said no. You dropped something. Reveal your secrets. He too said no. Okay, that was the lower chamber, the newest lower chamber. This was the chess challenge. Okay, 1 down. Two down, no headdress. I don't get it. Well, my luck is only 35. I've had it higher. Okay, one more hit from one of these guys and I am toast. This guy is not going to be pleasant with my low health. Ow. Falling in there, deadly too. Just in case anyone was wondering. Ah, but they have meteorites. Now I have a reason, albeit a very stupid reason, to farm them. Alright, all this does is take me back to the 2 core. We've taken a whole lot of damage and gained 1 meteorite bar for basically nothing. But the knowledge that those guards drop meteorite bars is valuable in its own right. Alright, there has to be something to this section. Or that one. Which I imagine is reached through this section. Wasn't there also a backtrack available? Yes, yes, you can do the spinny thing. Just passing through. I'm pretty sure I know what's over here. Yeah, that's the 3 chests. Spinny thing, guys. Drop platinum. Left of here was a chest. That was the steel armor. Not very impressive. Ah, there's no getting over there in one shot. And this was the secret region, where there is nothing. At least not anymore. Smash and crush everyone! Surely someone around here drops something useful. Okay. Now we're wherever this is. And I was right. A 2-dot. Which means forward progress. You don't look like one of the priests. Nope, you are something else. Which means I should have used Hunter Sword. And still can. Also, a touch of food would not go amiss right now. The Dory Priestess. Okay, so the priest fires one giant ball, and the priestess waves the censer. Hello. Wow. Crystal brooch. What does that do? Increases the effectiveness of consumables, also on a slight luck bump. I should really move away from the wristlet at some point. It's such an old accessory now. But the simple fact is, so little can be considered better. Nothing. Nothing is better. Whoa. He's got some range on that stab. I definitely should be Hunter sorting those snake guys. gold drop has increased. Ow. More lore. Find powerful warriors to defend the lair as our master grows. So Basden isn't wrong. Ulok is already here, and feeding on power. Ow. Now we're on some Super Meat Boy ass nonsense. XP up. A terrible place for an XP up shrine. There's no creatures here. Only death. Well, there are some creatures here. Maybe by some miracle I can squeak out a level up and get a full heal that way. But it's not looking that way. Priestess. Sword got a level up. Still good. Not what I wanted right yet, but still good. That's too high, but I can go here. Bounce off the wall. Hunting sword. Big risk to hunting sword this guy, because he is trouble. Oh, we got it. A Lamia. Nothing in this room besides this parkour challenge. And more teleporting. You know what? Catch. Number 3. Disconnected. Which means this must allow us to go back. Yes, actually. Everything's fine. Also, not sure why I keep worrying about health when they're dropping so much ham. I just don't scroll down long enough to see the 7 ham that we've got. Ooh, diamonds. secrets. Wait, that can't be right. These guys drop ham and platinum. No creature has 3 drops. The Death Knight. Ham and platinum ingot. How did we get a diamond out of it? The game is breaking its own conventions. Oh, we can now get the 3 chests. But first, absolutely need to save. Now, where was the 3 chests? I mean, I know where it is on the map, but the fact that teleporters aren't connected on the map makes it more difficult to determine or remember how to get there. Even so, we've managed to end up in the right zone. It's here. Sight potion recipe. Well, that's going to be another thing for discovering secrets. It's very, very late for that. There's no way I'm backtracking the entire game with a supply of sight potions, on the off chance I might find something useful somewhere. Another kill for Sword. Sword Buddy is cleaning the house. Okay, back here, back to save. No reason not to be diligent in recording our progress. And now, the very clear only way remaining to go. Actually, there are two ways to go. One of them is up left in this room. Why didn't I do that? Well, because it was a huge pain in the neck, that's why. I think that was a huge parkour challenge room, and I had low health. So maybe we'll go back and do that before going any further. We have all the shortcuts for getting there, so it's not like it's a big deal. We also have this guy, who may drop some meteorite for us. And plenty of room to fight him in, so he's a simple, comfortable encounter. Oh, and we didn't have his enemy data that whole time. Now we do. Ow. I seriously thought I could dodge her by hiding against the wall. There goes half my health, and it's up left in this room we need to go. Somehow. This way. Alright, so we have a wall jump challenge on this side. Ow. A very narrow ledge to grab. And now it's this side. Ow. Morningstar. Clearly an improved form of whip. The length is amazing. The Castlevania, even more amazing. We lose the luck, though. And while I'd be concerned about the loss of damage, the increase in speed more than makes up for it. So the only reason I'd go back to Battle Axe is for the luck points. But now I can bash these guys from outside their range. Outside their melee range, anyway. How about you? Can't hit me from there, can ya? Oh yes, this is a much better weapon. It's not part of the farming for drops category of weapons, but it's still very nice for what it does. Is there anything down on the floor here? No, just more lightning. I have more reach than you do. Starting to understand this region. It's about time. Ow. One more save. Now we finally begin to push onward. Where all three of our... We've knocked out all three cores. Oh, and are going straight to the boss. Which is ominously shadowy in the background. Good preliminary stab! This must be the shaman. He's got some attack patterns to it. He's also very up. And those dives are faster than I can react to. Whoa! Crow Storm! Stop being fiddlesticks. Whoa! That's a lot of lightning. Birds. Many birds. Ow. Time to heal. I can also strength potion. It's probably a little late to be strength potioning. But why not? They're not that expensive. I can even switch up to... not Battle Axe, he won't drop anything. Hammer. So I can swing higher. Birds. Lots of birds. Well, it's apparently a very good thing that we pulled out the strength potion. It took us almost the entire potion duration to finish it. Full heal. Ominous portal we still haven't closed. Oh, It's the thing. We now have the thing. Portal is closed. Victory! Except for the small little detail that I'm currently carrying the Shadow Gem somewhere. Oh, and I should bring the site potion recipe up to the potion cellar. So, good news everyone. I have the Death Gem. The plans of the Dark God have been thwarted. He can gain no more strength. Whatever strength he currently has is still his. So that's less pleasant. Potion for sight. See things hidden by magic. They are cheap. Let's just buy a bunch, replace, and increase our stock of that. What do you have for food over here? Nothing. I mean, I could grab 2 carrots. So that's the primary advantage to potions. They're always available. Whatever I do here, gem-wise, it'll be overkill. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't want to overkill it. Ooh, the overkill did bleed over. This is true. There are 2 of those. Anything I can dump? There's really a lot of stuff I can dump now. Like Falchion, we have found so much better in that department. Ritual daggers are rubbish. Scimitar is pretty much rubbish. Spontoon, definitely rubbish. Maybe hang on to Scimitar, in case I need sword speed for something. Still not buying this helm. No reason to do that. Platinum Mail. That is quite a bit more potent, but it doesn't have the healing factor of the mithril that I'm wearing. Platinum Chain. Magic. I can have him craft some more of these, just to sell them. And I might as well craft the Platinum Man, also to sell it. So I have a spare golden hammer, the silver helm, platinum nail. I made all that stuff specifically to junk it. Now you're right, we do have more secrets that we might be able to uncover with our magic sight. We also have the Shadow Gem, which very definitely goes in that door in the garden that I was wondering what to socket. But these, given the time, are going to have to be concerns for tomorrow. So, this has been another fine day of Chasm, a very worthy Metroidvania that happily randomizes itself every time you start a new game. We'll see what more nonsense we can get up to next time. Until then.